I guess we'll go ahead right now and get started. Is Taylor Maki available, or the representative from UC Merced?
I've been here, been waiting.
Hi, yes, okay. So we'll start with your presentation first.
Oh, really? Okay.
Thank you.
What's my time on that?
We have about 3 to 4 minutes.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see. Hold on. You see my screen? Oh.
Yes, I can see.
Okay.
We can see it.
Thank you very much. Well, good morning, everyone. My goodness. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Juan Carlos Lopez. I'm one of the admissions advisors for the University of California, Merced. What I'm going to be doing today, just cover our campus itself, and any questions, please do ask. First of all, we are part of the University of California system. We are one of 9. We are the youngest campus in the University of California. We are located right in the Central Valley of California. For those of you who might know where we are, from where you are, we're about 6 hours away, right in the Central Valley. When students look at that star, they think that we're in the middle of nowhere. We're not. We're actually in the middle of everything. If you think about where Yosemite, San Francisco, Santa Cruz, and access to all those places is actually where we are. In the past 16 years that we've been open, we actually made a lot of strides. We are now part of the top 100 universities in the country. So that makes it even easier for a lot of students who are looking for rankings and what have you. That's important to you. This is what the campus looks like as of today. And this is the growth that we have, and we'll continue to grow. This is why our motto is first, further, and forward, and what have you. So we're looking forward to putting new programs, putting new buildings, and what have you. And further, that we've done basically a lot of things in the past 16 years as a university. The majority of the students that attend UC Merced are from California, but let alone 40% of them are from Southern California. In the city itself, there's about 90,000 residents. It's a very small town. We're in the middle of agriculture country. So this is a good way for you to think about, whether this is the right place for you. And I think it is for a lot of students because it offers a little bit of comfort. And the city itself is working with other companies to bring other services for the students who attend UC Merced. So one of the great things about the city of Merced, it offers a very diverse food selection in the area. So having said that, when we look at the surroundings of Merced as well, we also guarantee first 2 years of housing to our students. If the students is really interested in living on campus, we want to make sure that they're comfortable, and they only have to do is apply on time. We used to require for students to live on campus for 2 years. We moved away from that as well, so we no longer do that. As you can see, we do have some variety of activities on our campus, from our 200 clubs and organizations to our fraternity sororities. We also have a music festival that is very popular on our campus. It's called the Coachella Festival, one of the biggest ones that we have on there. Yes, I did say Coachella, but one of the things is that our students, we want to make sure that they get involved in other aspects of the academics. Besides that, we do have athletics on our campus, so keep that in mind. These are the 4 sports. We don't belong to the NCAA just yet. It's something we're working towards in the future. As far as our academics is concerned, we have 3 schools. The School of Engineering, the School of Natural Sciences, and the School of Social Science, Humanity, and Arts. The new programs that we have on our campus is electrical engineering, writing studies. There's 2 new English programs. And of course, we also admit students go on undeclared to our campus. And this is a benefit that our students can have, let alone they could go undeclared in every school that you see here, because we want to make sure that the student dictates what they want to study, not the other way around. So this is very important for us as a university as we move forward in the future. Our campus, like to say that we're like kind of a small university because we're kind of a private school environment with the public school outcome. There's 21-to-1 ratio for those of you who are interested in that. And also just keep in mind that 57% of our students have mentioned that when they had a professor, they knew their name. So that's another great significance to our campus and what have you. And this is a kind of a thing that we have on a university. We're the only UC campus that has a relationship with a national forest at Yosemite. Again, to entice you to think about not only academics happens in the classroom, but it could happen outside of the classroom. I also want to thank you for allowing me to present today. I'll pass it off to the next individual that's going to present. Thank you very much.
Great. I think I'm next. Thank you so much, Merced. That was so helpful. I'll go ahead and share my screen. So good morning, everyone. My name is Taylor. I'm here from UC Irvine, and I'm really excited to be here talking to you today about it. So here's some of our rankings and distinctions. These are all, of course, wonderful and great rankings and distinctions, but what does it mean for you as students? Essentially, coming to UC Irvine, you will be learning from amongst the best and the brightest. One that we're really proud of is actually our #2 cool school, which is in terms of environmental sustainability. So we do strive, for that environmentally sustainable campus. This is the 2nd year in a row we've been on that cool school list. So we're really proud of that specific ranking. We'll jump into academic life. We have over 85 different majors and 70 different minors spread out throughout our 14 different academic schools. We have a variety of different majors such as nursing. One that's really cool is our game design major, which is if you're interested in designing video games, that would be the major for you. We also have an engineering and business program as well. One of the opportunities that would be available to you is research. So 73% of our students do engage in research before they graduate. This is open to all majors and GPA. So students are actually doing research on everything from robotics and cancer to arts and humanities. You would also have the opportunity to publish and present your work in our undergraduate research symposium. We also give you the opportunity to co-author with a faculty member in a nationally recognized and peer-reviewed scientific journal. So lots of opportunities for research. We do prioritize inclusivity and diversity at UC Irvine. So we're proud to be an Asian American, Native American, Pacific Islander serving institution and a Hispanic serving institution as well. We know that students come to our campus with a variety of different stories and backgrounds, and we want to make sure that we're honoring and affirming those. So you'll see under student resources, we have a variety of different centers and resources on campus for students, just to encourage and honor those different identity and cultural communities. We'll jump into the anteater life. Really quickly, the picture in the background of all the writing is actually our Guinness World Record for the largest dodgeball game. We just got the Guinness World Record for the largest red light, green light last week. So that's also really exciting. Some fun things are happening on campus. Irvine is located in the beautiful Orange County, which according to the FBI, was ranked as the safest city of its size. We're about 5 miles away from the beach, 15 miles away from Disneyland, so we're really centrally located. We do have 2 years of guaranteed housing for our first-year applicants. Our 2 first-year housing communities are Middle Earth and Mesa Court. They are themed housing, so you're living among students with similar interests as you. We have the Guild for video gamers. They do like weekly tournaments. We also have like campus connections. So if you just want to be more involved on campus, that's available as well. You're not required to live on campus, but if you do choose to live on campus, you have to have a meal plan. We have a lot of different options and restaurants available on campus, and some of them even cater to the dietary restrictions or needs. If you ever experience food insecurity, we also have our Fresh Basic Needs Hub, which then questions asked food pantry. If you want to stay connected after this presentation, feel free to scan the QR code, and that just allows us to send you more information about UC Irvine, and then you'll also be receiving application reminders. So I'll go ahead and leave my information in the chat, but that's all I have. Thanks.
I think I'm next. All right, so are you all able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. All right, so welcome everyone. Thank you for having us or joining us today. My name is Maria Flores. I am a freshman admissions counselor at the University of California, Riverside. I'm sure most of you know where we're located. Maybe you've driven by our university, so we're not too far from you all, maybe 30, 40 minutes away. But anyway, today I'll give you all a quick overview of our campus and what makes us unique. So UC Riverside, we're a mid-sized campus. We have a little bit over 26,000 students attending our university. 20,000 of those or so are mostly undergraduate students, and then the remaining are studying their master's, completing their master's or PhD programs. We have a little bit over 1,000 faculty members at our campus. 98% of our faculty members actually hold PhD degrees, and they're also doing research out in the field. So whatever you're learning in the classroom, it's very fresh because they're researching it as well. Our average student to faculty ratio is 21:1. I do want to emphasize that as a freshman and sophomore student, you might have a larger classroom setting. So especially if you're doing the English, the math to advance to your upper classes, you will have a classroom maybe of 300, 400 students. So you might not have that 21:1 student to faculty ratio in those classes. However, when you do have those big lecture halls with 300, 400 students, you also have a discussion section on the side, which allows you to have a 21:1 faculty student to faculty ratio. So let's say you meet for your class on a Monday and Wednesday, and you are in the lecture hall with the instructor. The instructor will also have teacher assistants who are students who are actually studying either their master's or their PhD. So they're very knowledgeable on the subject as well. And on the side, maybe on a Friday or a Tuesday, a day you don't have that lecture hall, you will meet with the teacher assistant and during a discussion section, and you are in a classroom of 15 to 20 students. You get to ask more questions. Maybe you were, I know myself when I was a student at UCR, I was very shy and I didn't get to ask questions in the big lecture hall, so I would ask during the discussion section. So I do like to put that out there because maybe your first 2 years, you depending on the classes you take, you might have more students in those classes. Your teachers or your professors also have office hours for you, so you're able to go ask questions. To just build that connection, ask questions that you didn't get to ask during lecture. A lot of them are conducting research, so you're able to conduct research with them, talk to them about that during office hours. So they're very approachable. We also have alumni around the world, so you get to connect with people not just in California, but if you decide to move out of California, maybe Texas, New York, you might run into someone who graduated from UCR, and building those connections is always great. We are 1 hour away from popular SoCal attractions, so if you want to do hiking, we have Mount Rubidoux, we have beaches near San Diego, Big Bear, downtown Riverside, where you can find food and different attractions as well. We do have over 1,700 international students from over 88 different countries around the world attending UCR, so that makes us a very diverse campus. All right, so we do have over 150 different majors and minors at UCR, and we're divided by colleges. So our smallest college is the Marlon and Rosemary Bournes College of Engineering. It's our smallest college, but it's very popular. It has 10 different engineering disciplines, and 5 of those have a BS plus MS program. So if you're looking to complete your bachelor's and your master's program in 5 years, that is a possibility. No GRE is required for that. We also have the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences, and this is the biggest college at the university. It houses everything from psychology, econ, English, art, history, and then our most popular degrees in the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences is psychology, econ, pre-business. For pre-business specifically, our freshman students apply as pre-business, and once you complete your 7 prereq courses, so like micro-econ, macro-econ, you then apply into the School of Business, and then you select one of the 7 concentrations offered in the School of Business. And the School of Business, actually, we are one of 3 UCs to offer a degree in business. UCR is ranked or accredited by AACSB, which only top 5% of schools in the world have this accreditation. So that's a fun fact about the School of Business. And next we have the College of Natural and Agricultural Sciences. This is our 2nd largest college at the university, and it houses entomology, biology. Biology is very popular because a lot of our students want to go and study in the School of Medicine to become doctors. And but you don't necessarily have to major in biology to go into our School of Medicine. You could do psychology, English, business, and you could still apply into our School of Medicine. But bio just seems like a route for a lot of students. Our entomology program also has a BS plus MS option where you want to complete your bachelor's and your master's in 5 years. That's a possibility. And we have the School of Education as well. So if you want to become an educator in the elementary setting, middle school, high school setting, and then you can continue into a master's program in the School of Education. We also have the School of Public Policy, so you're able to explore the creation of law. We don't have a law degree at UCR, but you can still, through the School of Public Policy, participate in the local implementation of policy. And then finally, we have our School of Medicine. This is for graduate students, but we do like to touch on it because sometimes you are wondering if we offer nursing. We don't offer nursing. That would be our sister campuses, UC Irvine, UCLA, but we have a School of Medicine, so you want to become a doctor, surgeon. We hold 24 spots for UCR alums who attended UCR for 6 consecutive quarters. And we don't require an MCAT for those students. So if you want to find out more about our majors, you can go ahead and scan that QR code. But that is, I hope I didn't take too much time. I'll pass it on to UC San Diego now.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Let me open my screen here. Great. Hopefully everybody can see this screen okay and hear me okay. Again, thank you for joining us. I'm an admissions officer from UC San Diego undergraduate admissions. And I'm going to talk a little bit about our campus, and hopefully you can join us in the breakout room in a little bit. But our campus is one of the larger campuses in the UC system. We're located in La Jolla, and we're right near the beach. We're not right on the beach, but we're about a 10-minute walk from the beach, and we're on about 1,200 acres. We have great weather in that area, as you know. In Southern California, we probably have the best weather in the country. We offer over 140 majors, and many of our students also double major and minor as well, which is a great option. As you can see here on the bottom left-hand side, there are CAP majors, and these majors are very popular and have limited spots available. So we encourage you, if you're interested in one of these CAP majors, to select it as your first choice and then list an alternate major as well. So our CAP majors are all of our biological sciences. Data science is a CAP major. All of our engineering majors are capped. Physics is capped, and public health is capped. And we now have schools instead of divisions. So we have 8 academic schools, and our majors are listed under these 8 academic schools. So when you have some time, feel free to browse our websites regarding our majors and our academic schools. And we are one of the top research universities in the country. We were just ranked 5th best as a public university in the nation, according to academic ranking of world universities this year. And we're considered number 5 as far as best career placement, according to Princeton Review. We have a lot of research opportunities for students. So our undergraduate students help our faculty and professors with their research. Our faculty really appreciate and value undergraduate students because you're gaining experience, you're involved in their research, you're helping them present at different national conferences, helping them publish in academic journals, and helping them patent their ideas and taking them to market. So you get a great experience here at UC San Diego, and it doesn't just have to be in the STEM majors. If you're a major in social sciences or arts and humanities, there's a lot of research and internship opportunities for you as well. So one of the unique features about our campus is that we have 8 colleges now. You, as the class of 2023, are available, or you're open, you have the option of selecting our newest college, which is 8th College for fall 23. So all of our colleges are excellent. It doesn't matter what your major is, you can belong to any college and have any major. All the colleges have their own academic advisors. Each college is unique in that they have their own philosophy and general education requirements. There's a great student support program there. There's honors programs. So if you qualify for the honors program within your college, you can have that throughout your undergraduate career. If you live on campus, you live at the residential facility at your college. You're not required to live on campus, but we highly encourage it. And then there's a variety of student life activities within each college. And we have a lot of student organizations. We have a very robust student population. We have over 500 organizations. You can get involved in anything that you're interested in. We have student government, sororities and fraternities. We're now Division I as far as NCAA. So we are competing in the Big West Conference now, which is really exciting for the students. Campus events, we have annual campus events listed here. A very popular one is the Sun God Festival in the spring quarter. It's very popular. And then living on campus is not officially required, but we definitely encourage it. We now guarantee 2 years of housing. So as an admitted student and you accept our offer, you're guaranteed 2 years of on-campus housing. And there are a lot of eateries and dining options at our campus. And all the UCs here our application already opened August 1st. So as a senior, you're welcome to start that application now and turn it in anytime between October 1st and November 30th. And then you get your decision. First year students get decisions from our campus close to the end of March, and then our transfer decisions get released around late April. So feel free to take a snapshot of this. This is how you can connect with us through virtual events, or you're welcome to come in person and do an in-person tour. We have limited tours available now. If you want to be part of our email list, you can go to our contact and put your information in there as well. And then this is our contact information. So feel free to contact us this way as well, in person, through email, calling us, or through our website. So thank you for joining us. And if you have any more questions, feel free to visit me in the breakout room. And I'm going to pass it on to UC Santa Barbara.
Oh, hold on one moment. Hi, Adam.
Can anyone hear me? Correct? Everyone,
Yes.
thumbs up. All right, perfect. I apologize, folks. Technical difficulties. My computer had to restart. But welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. Let's get started with the screen share. Perfect. Do screen share number 1. Share sound and share. Perfect. And then can everyone see my screen that's being shared?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much, folks. Alrighty. So good morning, everyone. My name is Adam. I'm an admissions counselor here for the University of California, Santa Barbara. For the next few minutes, I invite you to learn a good amount of information regarding UC Santa Barbara, not just academically, socially, and even professionally as well. Not only do we want to admit our students, we also want to support you every step of the way. So how do we do that? With that being said, let's get started. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, no. Let's see if I could switch this around. Let's stop share. I apologize, folks. It is very bad morning for technical difficulties. So let's do this. Screen share. Why isn't this letting me screen share? I'm so sorry, folks. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Everyone see my presentation now?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Sorry, folks, it is a morning already. We'll get started. So here at UC Santa Barbara, we have a wide variety of different areas of study, and what we do is one thing I really want to stress, folks. I do need to update that number 5, but we're currently ranked number 7 now, public university in the nation. We still have 6 Nobel laureate prize-winning faculty in the field of chemistry, physics, and economics. What does this mean? It means our students are not just learning from these amazing faculty members, they're also working with them side by side. Just like all of our other sister campuses, UC Santa Barbara conducts research, and you can conduct research in any academic field, as well as as early as your first year as well. You do not have to have certain experiences. We actually guide and mentor you throughout the entire process as well. We also have the #1 happiest students in a public school in California. I like to say it's because it's our beach location. We're the only UC campus located right on the beach, and that's super convenient for our students because sometimes they like to relax before and even after class, never during class. Very rarely that a professor will take you out to the beach as well. Next, how do we support our students? Not only do we want you to be on our campus, we want you to obtain your degree, whether that's going to be in 3 years, 4 years, or even 5 years. We have certain resource centers for students who identify with the large majority of groups. So let's say, for example, you are first generation or the first in your family to go to college. We have resource centers dedicated to a lot of those students. Next is free tutoring. Yes, folks, I'll say that one more time. Free tutoring in any academic field. For example, I was definitely not the best writer. And if you're also not the best writer, we have a writing center available to our students. All it takes is an appointment ranging from 30 minutes to an hour, and you can get a lot of that personalized help. Next is mentorship and academic advising. Very similar structure to your high school counselors. You'll sit down with a counselor with us and oftentimes saying, hey, what classes do I need to take next year? Or I'm not really feeling this specific major. What are my options in terms of switching? Or how can I enhance my learning as well? And a wide variety of others as well. Now, let's talk a little bit more about these academic colleges. UC Santa Barbara is broken down into 3 amazing academic colleges. The first one is going to be the College of Letters and Sciences. Second is the College of Engineering. And last but not least, folks, is the College of Creative Studies. Starting off with the College of Letters and Sciences, it is our largest and primary college, housing about 80 academic majors and 40 academic minors. Two great benefits to this college is the first one being is we offer the undeclared option for freshmen. This undeclared option allows you to be undeclared for up to 2 years, folks. Yes, it is only 2 years. Trust me, you cannot graduate in undeclared studies. I have tried, wasn't super successful, but by the end of your second year, you must declare a major. Now, another big benefit is that we do not admit by major within the College of Letters and Sciences. What does this mean? It means sometimes students will say, well, I'm really interested in economics, communications, or even political science, but I'm worried that's going to affect my chances on the UC application. Place with confidence, folks. If you have a specific interest within the College of Engineering, place that as your first and primary choice on the UC application. Next, let's move on to the College of Engineering. It is the smallest engineering college throughout the entire UC system, housing about 5 academic majors. 5 academic majors that range from chemical engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, and computer science. One big benefit of this college is that class sizes are smaller with a student to faculty ratio of 10:1, making it one of the most personalized experiences for our students, not only in the curriculum, but also getting to know their professors. Last but not least, folks, is the College of Creative Studies. The College of Creative Studies is the smallest college on the UC Santa Barbara campus, housing about 400 students spread across 8 different majors. This really does benefit a lot of students because one of the biggest benefits of this college is you get to receive one-to-one faculty mentorship, meaning that you receive a faculty advisor from the start of your program all the way until you graduate. And I cannot think of a better way to enhance those academic and personal relationships. On top of the UC application, folks, the College of Creative Studies does require a supplemental application. So 2 applications in total are required for this specific college. Now let's move on to building community. One of the best ways to really start building community is by joining residential campus. Here at UC Santa Barbara, we offer over 9 residential halls available to our students. We do prioritize our students. Unfortunately, I can't say it's guaranteed because there is a housing application associated with this. Students who submit their application on time and before the deadline are oftentimes given one of their 9 choices of the residential halls. We also offer 6 apartment complexes for students off campus if they want to experience a little bit more of a more independent style of living. Now I'm pretty sure many of you are super involved in your high schools, which I strongly encourage you to continue getting involved in college. Here at UC Santa Barbara, we offer over 700 student organizations that range from academic, social, religious, cultural, and even professional groups, and even Greek life. There's always going to be something for students to get involved in here at UC Santa Barbara. I don't recommend you apply for all 700 organizations, but try to find 1 or 2 that really spark your interest or that you're genuinely interested about as well. We are a Division I competing university, so we have 19 Division I NCAA teams, 27 club sports teams, and 11 intramural sports. What is the difference between all 3 is the level of competition. Ranging from Division I, one of the most competitive because they travel and compete against other universities. 27 club sports teams are our smallest one. And then our last but not least is our 11 intramural teams. These teams are not quite competitive as our Division I teams because they get to travel and compete against just students on campus. Last but not least, folks, is resources. If you're interested in trying to figure out what you want to study at UC Santa Barbara, feel free to check out the UC Santa Barbara Academics and Undergraduate tab, cost of attendance, the UC application, and even one of our best resources on the UC Santa Barbara website is our YouTube page. We break down every section of the UC application step by step, and then it really is a great way to kind of digest all that information. And if you have any questions, feel free to stay connected. This is our admissions email. By all means, feel free to submit a question saying, hey, I'm interested in receiving information from my representative. Let's say you're a student from San Diego, I will be a representative for the San Diego region. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you also for being so patient with me with all these technical difficulties, and I'll hand it right over back. Thank you so much.
All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Cynthia Nojosa. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I am a regional rep here for UC Santa Cruz, which means that I am located in Riverside, California. I am your local rep. So if you want to connect with our campus after today, whether it be via email or a one-on-one virtual appointment, I am your person. So I'll go ahead and I'll share that contact information at the end. I want to share a little bit about our campus. We are still part of the UC system. We are one of the smaller UC campuses. And so we are located in Santa Cruz, which is literally in the Redwood Forest, but we still have access to the coastal views of the Alrighty, friends, I think we experienced a little bit of technical difficulties, but no problem. We're just going to jump back into where we left off. I was discussing our location. UC Santa Cruz is located in Santa Cruz, and our campus is right in the Redwood Forest. We do have access to the coastal views of the Monterey Bay Peninsula. We are ranked one of the top 10 most beautiful college campuses in the country, so it definitely is a sight to see. But not only are we beautiful, we are also in prime location. We're about an hour and a half south of San Francisco, about 45 minutes west of San Jose, and we are the closest UC campus to the Silicon Valley, which means that there's a lot of opportunity for you to be involved in research and internship programs, not only during your time on our campus, but also for employment prospects upon graduation. So that's a little bit about where we're located. We do have about 18,000 undergraduate students, just shy of, and then we do have nearly 2,000 graduate students. So academically, we do offer you 72 majors and 41 minors that you can select from. And on the screen here, we have some of our more popular programs, being computer science, psych, business management, and the list goes on. I did want to point out a few programs that are new to our campus. So human biology is now global and community health. And you'll find that although we're part of the same university system with the rest of our UC campuses, a lot of the programs might be similar across the board, but really vary in name or title. So it's really important that you do your research, check in with every campus. And just to give you an example, politics at UC Santa Cruz might be political science at another UC. Human bio is now known as global and community health. So again, I encourage you to just to check out our websites, look into the programs a little bit and see if they align with your career goals. I also wanted to highlight our computer science program. It is the most elective program at UC Santa Cruz. So if you are interested in CS, we really encourage you to put that as your first choice in the UC application. If you don't put it as your first choice, you will not be able to transfer into the program at a later time. So it's very, very critical that you go ahead and follow that process. When it comes to our student life, we offer you over 200 clubs and organizations that range from social, of course, to academic, political, spiritual. We have a little bit of something for everyone. When it comes to athletics, we are NCAA Division III. So we are still competitive, but truly believe that we are students first, then athletes. We also offer club sports. We offer intramural sports and recreational activities. So it really depends on what level of competitiveness you're looking for. And we offer a few options on our campus. We have various cultural celebrations throughout the year. And again, we're located in the small beach town of Santa Cruz. So there's always a ton of fun things to do, including the boardwalk, which I just checked out for the first time about a month ago. So that was really neat. I really encourage you all to visit campus and check it out if you can. And just to wrap it up here, a lot of what I've mentioned are top programs, and I did want to highlight a few of our rankings. We are ranked #2 public university for making an impact. We truly are about our environmental justice and social justice, and that is embedded into our academic programs and our student life as well. And the other ranking I want to highlight is we're ranked 9th best game and simulation development in the US. And you see that reflected in some of our programs like CS, with an emphasis in game design. So that's a little bit about UC Santa Cruz. I did want to provide you with our contact information if you wanted to reach out, and then I'll go ahead and provide my personal contact info if you want to reach out to me directly. And yeah, I'll go ahead and pass it on to our colleagues. And just to give everyone enough time. Okay.
No, not this page. This page. Oops. Okay, you guys can see this. My slideshow. Okay, all right. My name is Ariel. I'm an admissions counselor at Colorado State University, Pueblo. So if you guys are familiar kind of with the map of Colorado, it's like a perfect square. Here's Denver, pretty far north. That's the capital. We are 2 hours south of Denver. So in Pueblo, we don't typically get a lot of snow every year. We get a lot of sunshine. Statistically speaking, over 300 sunny days a year. So we might have a snowstorm where it snows like 5 or 6 inches, and then in the same day it's melted and we have like summer again. But I like to tell students, especially those that are from other states where it's generally warmer, if we do get any snow, they tend to cancel school and give us a snow day. So that's like the most exciting thing about working there for me, because then I don't have to drive to campus. We are located near Colorado Springs, which has a pretty good sized airport. They have direct flights from Colorado Springs to San Diego or Los Angeles. And then of course, DIA is only 2 hours away, which they have international flights as well. Some quick pack facts. We have about 4,000 students, so we are a smaller public university. Class sizes range from 16 to 20. During your first 2 years, if you are taking gen eds at our school, you might have upwards of 25 to 30 kids in a classroom, but that's still not too big. Still a lot of one-on-one time with your professor and room for relationship building with your classmates. We do have about 32% first generation students, and what that means is neither of their parents has a bachelor's degree. So maybe your
grandparents or aunts or uncles or siblings have gone to college, but as long as neither parent has a bachelor's, you're first gen, and for that we give a scholarship. And then we have about 47% of students coming from diverse backgrounds, whether that means they are first gen, low income, Hispanic, but we are a very diverse institution, and we are HSI as well, Hispanic Serving Institution. And as you'll find if you attend, Pueblo in itself is a very Hispanic serving community. We are also Colorado's first Purple Heart designated campus, and what that recognition means is that we're known for being very military and veteran family friendly. That just pertains to all of the resources we have available for those types of students, which is quite a bit. Here are a list of all of our programs. We have over 64 majors and as many, if not more, minors. So I won't go through all of those. I just want to list the ones that are probably the highest ranked at our school. That would be the School of Nursing. We have a BSN, which is a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, which is our most basic pathway. And then we also have an accelerated nursing program, which is where you come with a bachelor's degree and then you get your nursing degree as a second bachelor. So it's a little bit quicker. It's about 14 months. And then business is highly accredited as well. We also have that ACCSB accreditation, which is the highest that a business school can get in the US. And we do have a handful of programs called 3+2, as I've listed down here below. And what that means, similar to some other schools that have presented, basically within 5 years, you can get your bachelor's and your master's degree. So some of our wider known programs in the 3+2 are business administration and then athletic training. They've added a few as well, such as engineering and then a Master of Science in Nursing, which that nursing master's actually is 100% online. So that's kind of a benefit for students who don't live in Colorado. So yeah, here's some others as well. We do offer a lot of hands-on experience at CSU Pueblo, whether that's from research or internships or work study programs. And then obviously for the health sciences, a lot of those students will require clinical experience. We now have a program called CSU Pueblo Works that's sort of meant to bridge the gap between all of these hands-on experiences and doing that without getting paid versus getting paid for the hours doing that, because that's kind of important, especially for students who are in a program such as, let's say, education, where they're required to do student teaching. We want to make sure that they can get paid for their hours in the classroom while they're still a student at CSU Pueblo. We are a Division II NCAA school. We have 21 different athletic programs, men's and women's sports. Some noteworthy programs would be our men's football team and women's tennis, women's volleyball. Students who are interested in performing or playing at that competitive level should go to this website, gothunderwolves.com/recruits. They can fill out a questionnaire pertaining to their sport or multiple if they play more than one sport, and that is the best way for coaches and recruiters to get a hold of them. Otherwise, you might be kind of browsing our website, jumping through hoops, looking for phone numbers and emails. In addition to our NCAA programs, we do have a good handful of club and intramural sports, as a lot of the other schools on here have. Intramurals, obviously more recreational, kind of like gym class, like it's, with your peers and classmates, versus club sports. They do travel at CSU Pueblo. They travel either around the state or close by, such as Wyoming or Texas, for different competitions or tournaments. On our campus, we have over 75 different clubs and organizations, ranging from spiritual, leadership, government-related, academics. So there's always something to do, always something going on campus. And sometimes there are scholarships available for different clubs and organizations as well, such as Cheer and Dance or Thunderwolf Marching Band. So what living on campus looks like, we do have an on-campus living requirement for your first 2 years, unless you are from the city of Pueblo or within 50 or so miles away. And this is just to maintain the safety and wellness of the student. We just want to make sure that they not only have a place to live, but somewhere that's safe and clean. We do have 3 different residence halls, so the students can kind of pick which hall and which floor they want to live in. Basically, they're suite style instead of regular dorms. 2 students to each side, and then they share a bathroom, which is pretty large bathroom with 2 sinks, 2 showers. So there's plenty of space and time for them to get ready in the morning. And then we do have a handful of different dining options on campus. They're always changing. Like if they add a new one, they take one away. So I don't really digress into those too much, but we do have a few different Starbucks locations on campus. So looking at a cost of attendance at CSU Pueblo, we do offer merit awards to students right out of high school. So I'm going to go look at this next table. Basically going off one of the students' best achievements, whether that's their GPA, test score, or class rank, we give them a scholarship pertaining to that. So that would be the first column here. And then they get that every year that they attend, so long as they maintain a 3.0. So that's a B average. That's pretty easy. And then what it looks like attending Colorado State University Pueblo for someone who's from California, who falls under this WUI resident status. They already throw in this $2,000 Living Learning Award, so I don't consider that too much since it's automatic. Basically, for tuition and fees for a year, which includes 30 credit hours, so 15 a semester, and then a housing and meal plan, because a meal plan is required to live on if you live in the dorms, unfortunately. And then that makes for a total of $28,600. Now, again, this is before any scholarships, any financial aid, so no one will pay that right out of pocket. That's just what it would be if you were just to attend school without any type of aid. But we give that automatic merit award, and then we give a first generation scholarship of $1,000. So those are just a few to consider. And then we also deeply encourage students to apply for scholarships, whether those are independent, third party. Here are some examples of websites that offer hundreds and hundreds of scholarships, or ours from our foundation. That's just going to be the CSU Pueblo Foundation Scholarship. That one is really good. It takes about an hour to apply. When the student submits, it goes to over 230 different scholarships within our foundation office from all of the donors, and they are just awarded whatever they're eligible for. So definitely worth it. What it looks like to apply, if students are interested, I would highly recommend filling out your application. It's open for fall 2023 and it will not close. We are rolling admissions, so they can apply technically until like the week classes start. I just wouldn't recommend doing that because you might not get the best class placement, or you might have to wait, be put on a wait list. The fee waiver code that you can use is all caps ARP. Generally it costs $25, but we want to be as accessible as possible. And we are test optional, so students don't have to provide any test scores unless they want to see if they can get the higher merit award. But we are test optional for the foreseeable future. So make sure you use my fee waiver code. All we need are transcripts, which their high school counselor can provide. If you are interested in visiting campus, we do offer a visiting scholarship. It's about $200, which ideally that may take the place of your plane ticket cost or gas or what have you. You can scan this QR code to schedule a campus visit. Here is our social media handle. And last but not least, here is my contact information, and I will provide the link for our application in the chat. Thank you guys so much.
Should I go next or should I wait for San Diego State?
Yes, go ahead and go, Alexis. Thank you.
So yeah, hi everyone. Hi, my name is Alexis Coronado. I'm the Cal Poly Pomona representative, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Cal Poly and then some pre-admission advising or pre-admission requirements. So a little bit of Cal Poly Pomona. So we are a polytechnic school, one of the three within the CSUs. So what that means is we are polytechnic. So that means we are STEM based. So we emphasize engineering, science, architecture, business, education, environmental design, things such as that. And also Polytechnic means we have a hands-on learning approach. So whatever you do in the classrooms, all the theories you have, you will apply within an internship, a project, a senior project, things such as that, with it, whether you are a STEM or non-STEM school. So we also have small classroom sizes. It's 1 to 35 students, 1 professor to 35 students, so fairly small. We are a diverse community. We are a Hispanic serving community as well. And we do have many clubs and jobs organizations. And like I said, since we are Polytechnic, we do offer a lot of research options. A lot of our faculty are from the career and then they become professors. So they do not have to do research. So just CPP at a glance, so we have 8 academic colleges. So we have College of Agriculture, College of Business, College of Education, Engineering, Environmental Design, Hospitality, and then College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences, and then College of Science as well. So like I said, average classroom 32, and then graduate students have 13. And then we have one doctoral program. So our College of Education actually has master's credentials and a doctorate program on top of the master and bachelor's program. So like I said, we are Hispanic serving communities. So 35,000 students live on campus. It used to be a requirement that first-time freshmen were required, but since the pandemic, we have removed that and not sure when that'll be put back into place. So we are a pretty diverse student population. And like I said, going back to housing, we do have meal plans are required. And then we have just put new housing that was during the pandemic, but not that many people got to use it, so it's fairly new. 50% of our students are actually first generation, and then 40% of those students are enrolled in STEM courses or majors. And so, like I said, 50% Latino, 22% Asian Pacific Islander, 15% white, 7% other, and then 4% international, and then 3% Black students. So really quick, I just want to bring out the freshman and transfer admissions requirement. So we are no longer doing SAT and ACTs. That's no longer a requirement. You do need an A through G to apply, which should be what your high school counselor should be putting you to graduate. You do need a 2.5 GPA. And so in lieu of the SAT and the SAT, we're taking more of a holistic approach. So we're looking as a student as a whole. So we look at non-academic factors. 85% of your admissions decision does come from your GPA, but all other factors are like extracurricular. Are you a first-gen student, son and daughter of a military vet? Extracurriculars such as for example, ASB, USB, leadership, volunteer work, athletics, things such as that. And so these are just a quick little view of the A through G. You must receive a C or minus in all these courses, just really quick. And then so for our transfer requirements, these are fairly quickly. So you need 60 units in order to transfer. 3 of those 60 units need to at least be general ed. You need a 2.0 GPA. Again, C or minus in all these courses. And then we do require a Golden 4, which is oral communications, English composition, critical thinking, and college level math. So these are all things you do need in order to transfer to Cal Poly. I could go more in depth with the pre-admission for transfer and freshmen in the breakout rooms. Yeah, we also do have a fall preview day coming up for students. So it's basically like a college fair, but like for Cal Poly students, all Cal Poly departments. And so the students can come and talk to different departments, clubs, athletics as well. And then, yeah, you can go ahead and scan that QR code if you have any more follow-up questions.
Okay, so we'll have our next representative, Elijah. Thank you.
All right, can everybody hear me? Oops.
Yes.
Okay, can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, my name is Elijah Robertson. I'm one of the recruitment coordinators from University of Nevada, Reno. I went to the university in 2008 and I graduated in 2012 with a business management degree and a communication degree. So now, again, I'm going to give you just a good representation of our university, what we're doing, our growth. I'm going to speed through it a little bit just based upon time for right now, but I definitely will be able to answer more questions in our breakout session. So we're established in 1874. Right now, we're about a medium-sized campus. We're about 21 to 22,000 students. Our freshman class that just came in, we were about 49% of students of diverse backgrounds as well. Our student to teacher ratio right now is 17:1. We're in the process of actually bringing that down to 16:1. So again, you're going to have more of an intimate campus with our students. We're about 290 acres. So we kind of use the example of 3 Disneylands. So again, we are big, but we're not too big. We just still want you to be able to explore our campus as well. Our campus's growth. Since 2007, we've put about $1 billion into our campus, and that's $1 billion with a B. We've added new buildings from the building on your left top hand corner. That is our student That is our Davidson and Mackey Science building that we do have. The building in the middle is going to be our Pennington Student Achievement Center. That is where if students need help in any type of way, whether that's from our free tutoring. So if you're looking for math help, English help, any type of writing help, or if you're looking for science help, that is going to be the building for you as well. We also have our Student Union building, which is located right in the middle, as well as we also have our Knowledge Center that's located right here. AKA our library has 5 different floors as well. On our first floor, we have our virtual reality room. So if you and your friends want to be able to do any virtual reality games, you can, as well as on our first floor, we have a personal studio down there. So if you have, or if you think you and your friends, got the hottest mixtape and you guys want to record, you can be able to do that as well. We also have our Weekend Fitness Center. Our Weekend Fitness Center is set up with 5 different floors. We have an indoor track on our top floor, as well as we also have CrossFit space. And then as well, we also have our arts building that we have built. It took about $10 million that we've added into that building. So it has a brand new theater in there, as well as it also has a 3D lab in there as well. We have over 145 different majors and programs on our campus. So whatever major you're looking for, we have that's going to correlate with it. Just to throw out just a few of our majors that we do have, our School of Journalism is one of our smallest majors that we do have on campus, but it is one of the most rewarding. 90% of the students that go into our journalism program within 9 months have a job in the career field, as well as our College of Engineering. We just built a brand new building in 2020 for that building. So it is a brand new building for our students to be able to do research in. If you're trying to do drone research, if you're trying to do any artificial intelligence research, you can be able to do that all in our College of Engineering. Our admissions requirements. Our admissions is actually open now. It actually only takes you about 8 minutes to complete. The hardest thing to do on our application is probably to come up with your password. We're not located on the Common App. There is no, again, like I said before, there's no personal essays, there's no letters of recommendation. It's a straightforward application. We are testing optional, so the only thing that you have to turn in is your official transcript and your immunization, so your shot records. For transfer students, if you're trying to transfer, if you have a 2.5 GPA and at least 24 transferable credits, you can be able to transfer over. We just need your official transcript from your institution in order for us to process that, as well as your shot record. Admissions for our freshmen. So if you have a 3.0 between your core GPA, so we're not looking at any of your foreign language, we're just looking at your 4 years of English, 3 years of math, 3 years of natural science, and 3 years of social science. So if you have a 3.0 between that, you will automatically be accepted. But for example, say you have a 2.0, but you have an ACT score of a 22 or an 1120 on the SAT, you can automatically be accepted as well. So there's 3 different ways how you can be accepted to our university. If you were returning your information before our November 15th early action date, you will have a response before Christmas comes up. Also, we have a digital Wolfpack initiative with Apple. So our students, our freshmen that are coming in, even our transfers that are coming in, you will receive an iPad Air, as well as you will be able to receive all the accessories that go with it. In summary, again, apply to the university. It's a quick and very, very efficient application. It takes less than 8 minutes for you to do. The only thing that we're asking for you to send is your official transcript and your shot records, as well as get admitted to the university. And then again, if you have any questions, this is our contact information. If you have any social media, please stay connected with us. That is my information. Again, I'll be located in the breakout rooms. So if you have any questions, feel free to be able to ask me there. Have a great day.